To the story now of a fisherman who went missing a day after Hurricane Melissa in Parity in St. Elizabeth. A delayed search and insufficient resources are among the challenges his family have had to endure. Jamaica Maitland has our story.
Stacey and Myers looks out from the breakaway along the Parity Main Road in St. Elizabeth. It was here that her son, 27-year-old Shamar Samon, was last seen following Hurricane Melissa.
They told me that he was walking across, and then the force of the water washed him, go towards the sea.
Shamar, who is a fisherman, braved the Category 5 hurricane all alone in their 8-bedroom house while the others evacuated.
He decided he gonna ride out the storm here, and which he did, and unfortunately survived that tragic storm and lost his life 3 days after.
After the hurricane passed, the family returned home to hear Shamar tell the torrid tales of floating furniture, clinging to columns and seeking refuge on the roof of their house. And as they cleaned the mud and muck from their home, Shamar left to go to the other side of the community. A makeshift rope ferry tied to slanted utility poles is what residents used at the time.
I heard somebody calling out, "Charmaine, Charmaine, your son a wash away." And when I went up there, I didn't see anything. I almost collapsed.
The family is furious. After reporting the incident, his mother revealed that the search took place only 2 weeks ago.
You don't come and do the search and you're going to tell me, say, I'm not going to see it. I only will get bits and pieces because it's long overdue. Whose fault is that? Because I reported from the very first day. So that's their fault and their negligence.
TVJ News reached out to the police about the delayed search, but we did not receive a response. A police source told our news team that they were overwhelmed by the amount of requests for assistance. Additionally, the roads in the days after the hurricane were impassable. The flooding from the Black River, the Parity Pond, and the Caribbean Sea limited the search and rescues. When the JDF officers conducted their search more than a month later, they too were impacted.
He didn't even spend 5 minutes down the bottom to soldier them. Because he go down and come back up.
Because I'm so wise because of the current?
That's what he told me, the soldier man.
But even as the government races to fix the breakaway, the family fears that Shamar's body could still be buried in the rubble.
How they supposed to dump the road? And when they haven't come and do a proper search for my son so I can get closure.
Head of the St. Elizabeth Police Superintendent Coolidge Minter says the recovery efforts continue across the parish. Shamar Samon is among over a dozen people initially reported missing. Meanwhile, Shamar's mother is clinging to hope that her eldest will be found. And so, every now and again, she musters up the courage to walk to the treacherous breakaway in hopes that she spots just a tiny piece of fabric of the clothes he was last wearing.
He was wearing a blue hoodie and a short, pretty short, which he asked me to get. He did have a knock strap bag on his back. Even if I see that, I would feel much better even if I got the clothes.
Jamaica Maitland, TVJ News.